Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Guapish Rule 34. As always, I'm your host, Nico, and today I'm being joined by two special little men. First of all is Jackson.
Hi. This is crazy. I've never been introduced first before.
Yeah, I kind of just felt like mixing things up a little bit, you know? Also, we're just being joined by Tanner, as usual, you know?
That's right, I'm here as always. I am the storm, I am time, I am a river, and every other kind of sphinx puzzle you can throw at me.
Fantastic, dude. Fantastic. I can't get enough of that dumbass shit you keep spewing, Tanner. Today, why not just immediately kick things off with the old Guapish at the movies?
What's our little theme song for Guapat?
You mean the little theme that plays when the fucking intro comes in there?
Yeah.
I believe that is the opening to the Overwatch.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
It sounded climactic, dude.
You're right.
We could just do the most popular song from the movie at the time.
Yeah, I think that would go over very well with the fucking censors.
Fuck it, we don't get money from this anyways.
That's true. We ain't making money.
Yeah, but the channel can still get
But if
taken
you want
down.
us to make money, you can go to...
That's a risk I'm willing to take, Nico.
What movie did we watch this week, Nico? I actually don't know.
It was, Big Trouble in Little Lebowski or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's right.
The Big LeBron.
Yeah.
The Big Lebronski. That's right, everyone. We watched The Big Lebowski.
That's a fun name to say. I like Lebowski a whole lot.
Lebowski's a solid name, I agree. So fucking let's get right into it. So the movie opens immediately. Not immediately. It's after the first scene.
The film does not open immediately, unfortunately. It opens very slowly.
Yeah. One question that immediately comes to mind is why are all of these gang members gay?
What do you mean?
Every single person that breaks into his house is flamboyantly gay.
I don't think the first two dudes were flamboyantly
What?
gay.
They were the gayest ones out of all of them.
Several of them were French.
He would know best.
They weren't French, they were German.
Yeah, some shit.
You racist.
I couldn't remember. It's been too long since watching the film.
Shout out to Steve Buscemi. I thought he was very funny in this.
A fun fact about Steve Buscemi. At one time, stated that Jackson looks like Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, the next time I see Blake, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
If Jackson's teeth were a little worse, I could see it.
I think they're fucking awful.
And that says a lot about Steve Buscemi, unfortunately.
I guess so.
This film is about the dude, okay? Tanner, did you like the dude?
Jeff Bridges, the dude. I found him a bit annoying, but also that I think that's the point of his character, so mission accomplished, I guess.
I don't think he's supposed to be annoying, actually.
Oh, really? Well, there were just a handful of scenes where just his method of talking, which causes him to take forever to explain any information. There were, 2 scenes, I think, where I was like, okay, just spit it the fuck out, please.
I mean, that's how every conversation in this film goes. So much of this film could have... the conversations the characters have could be over in 30 seconds, but they draw it out for so long. However, the baffling part is that I don't really care when they do that, because it's still really entertaining despite all that.
Yes, it's very funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, for my notes, I did, a lot of my notes are just quotes from the movie, which I think would probably not be the move, but...
Throw us your first quote.
The first one I wrote down that I found funny is, he's a nihilist. Oh, that must be exhausting. I like how much they shit on nihilists this whole movie. It makes me happy.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet. Is the dude himself not a nihilist, though?
No.
No? He doesn't really seem to care about any given situation he's in, though.
True, but he doesn't have he doesn't rationalize that as some kind of despair at existence itself, you know?
No, there you go. The dude abides after all.
I thought the joke was funny where Walter, right? That's his name? Yeah. Walter was like, it's like a fucking Pomeranian, and then he pulls it out as it's like a fucking terrier.
Yeah, it's not even close to Pomeranian.
Yeah, that really confused Dylan when it happened.
Yeah, see, Jackson was telling me that he thinks Dylan didn't really like this movie. Does it strike you that Dylan just wasn't getting the jokes?
Yeah, I don't think he understood it at all, was the big thing here.
Really? That's it.
Yeah, very shocking information, to be honest.
Nico, which character in this movie reminds you the most of Dylan?
That's a great question, Tanner. To be perfectly honest, as I was watching this movie, I was listening to like every character talking. I was like, man, each of these characters have traits of Dylan in them.
All of them, with their powers combined, turn into him.
Exactly.
I don't see much of Walter and Dylan, but
there were definitely parts where he said things that he said where I was like, oh, that's him, all right.
Oh, okay. For me, it was Donnie, like, far and away, who reminded me the most of Dylan.
Yeah.
Just the way he starts listening in the middle of a thing and then asks a question that has nothing to do with what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I feel like good old Steve Buscemi probably was like the closest to him. By the way, that was one thing that just like threw Dylan completely off. When Jackson said, "Oh, Steve Buscemi's in this," Dylan was floored. He was like, "You mean Buscemi?"
That's not.
He was very adamant about it. We did not let that conversation go on for very long, though, thankfully. Yeah, really.
Why does he
I
think
hope he
that?
gives us
That's
his rating soon.
he better give it. I'll beat it out of him. We'll break his legs.
We deserve it.
I thought it was pretty funny, the scene where you got Mr. Lebowski, the rich guy. He's given that super serious speech, and there's like this orchestral music behind him, and it's like a red lit room and whatever, and the dude is just like staring around the room. He's smoking pot. I think he's just like not paying attention at fucking all.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I agree.
Oh, when Donnie kept... He thought they were talking about John Lennon, and he kept saying, "I am the walrus."
It's pretty sweet, dude. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, this film is very fascinating, because ultimately, like, nothing is accomplished at any point throughout this film. And it kind of just meanders throughout the whole duration of it. Mm-hmm. And yet, like, it's still so engrossing despite all of that.
Yeah, and that's crazy, because usually I hate those kind of movies. Like, I hate Napoleon Dynamite because that's what it does.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I like this movie.
Yeah, it's just pulled off so well. All of the performances are fantastic in this film as well. I think that everyone did a bang-up job in it.
Yeah.
Especially the weasel. Especially that weasel dude in the bathtub. I really believed he was going to bite his dick off.
Excuse you. That was a marmot?
That was a marmot?
The rodent of some description.
Yeah. It was something alright.
I thought it was funny when the dude has the police over at his house and he's talking to them about his stolen car, and the one police officer is just fucking, like, just staring at the dude's weed and fiddling with it. Like, what else did I write down? Oh, why is Maud Lebowski, the daughter, why is she British?
I think she's just faking it. I think it's a fake accent.
She probably just, like, studied overseas for a few years, you know?
Yeah. And that's her whole identity.
Yeah, exactly. She's one of those weird hipsters.
What the fuck was up with our friend, man? What was going on there?
I don't know.
Who was that guy?
He didn't even end up doing anything. No. He was just there and like...
He had a case of the giggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just a silly little guy.
Full of joy.
You know, Mr. Lebowski, the female form makes some men uncomfortable. Are you uncomfortable if someone says vagina?
It's so good, dude. And he just didn't care. The dude is not like other people.
He is not phased, no. The dude is asexual and we stand him. Let's see. Here's a really funny quote I like from Walter. Say what you want about the tenets of National Socialism, but at least it's an ethos.
That is a good one.
Like, he legitimately is like, nah, man, they're not Nazis, they're nihilists. And then he's like, oh no, that's worse. Oh my gosh. So the scene where they fucking go over that kid's house and they start beating up the car. Did you notice how fucking terrible that ADR on the car owner was?
No, I personally did not.
You didn't? No. Like, the words that were being said, they, like, didn't match his mouth at all.
I was thinking the exact same thing, but I thought I just wasn't paying enough attention. Because I was like, it felt like he was out of sync the whole time.
Nah, it was very clearly, like, I don't know, they, like, had him record the lines he was saying in a booth afterwards, because it's way louder than any of the other characters and doesn't, like, match up at all. And I was like, wow, that was really messy. I don't even know why they did that.
They couldn't record that scene again. They already broke the car, man.
That's not how our ranking system works.
Dylan's a fool. For those of you at home who cannot see it, Dylan just sent us a message about like his fucking number that he would give this film.
He's absolutely just saying that because he doesn't want us to be like, dude, defend that position.
Yeah. I had a 6. Goofy ass son of a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does that even mean? Okay. Now, like, fucking, he says 5 out of 6 and then says B-. Let me ask you guys, does a 5 out of 6, if you're going to translate it into letters, mean a B- to you?
Okay, in his defense, I believe he's saying a 5 or a 6 there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
perhaps.
I think that's what he's trying to get at.
That does
Maybe
make a
you're
lot
right.
more sense.
Okay. I won't shit on him, too. The fucking doorstop joke was awesome. I love that.
Oh, yeah, just open the fucking door and just fall down.
Let's see. You had the hallucination scene, and he does the Joker dance.
Yeah.
Can't believe they copied that off of that movie. So sad. I like when the cop fucking assaults him.
You would like that, Tanner.
It was fun. He just throws the fucking coffee mug at him, and then tips his chair back. That was awesome.
You authoritarian bastard.
Donnie's funeral speech was beautiful. It really moved me to tears.
Yeah.
Were you guys expecting Donnie to die?
No, definitely
No,
not.
that came out of fucking left field.
Him haggling with the guy about the fucking urn price was great too.
Oh, yeah. Tanner, do you just want to, like, go in a plastic bag? Is that all that you require?
Yeah, put me in a plastic bag, mix me up with some concrete, and then, like, throw me at one of my enemies.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. That's all the notes I took down. Do you guys got anything else you guys want to mention about the movie?
A question I have for you, Tanner. Near the end of the film, when the Wham is trying to, like, get impregnated by him, when she does, like, the little, like the pose to, like, get inseminated better, did you know what she was doing before she mentioned it? Yes,
because I saw, they have that in fucking It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with Charlie and that waitress girl.
There we go. Tanner and I are 2 birds with a feather here. That's probably where I know it from, too, more than likely. I just like, when she did that, I was immediately like, oh, she's, like, trying to fucking get pregnant right now.
Yeah.
Jackson and Dylan were confused.
Yeah, well, they aren't thinking about kids the way we are, you know?
I don't want to see if a girl ever do that. I'll beat them.
Just kick him in the stomach.
Nico, which of us is going to be a better father?
A better father? Who?
Mm-hmm.
That's a solid question there. I mean, I may be pretty biased here, but I feel like it's probably going to be me.
I think it's probably going to be me.
I think you're quicker to anger is the problem here, Tanner.
I mean, you know.
I think you're going to throw your children out a window or something.
What, like, is there... I've never been brought to, like, blows in anger.
You're going to scream.
And usually there's a layer of humor behind my anger, you know?
You're going to scream at that poor child, and you're going to scar them. They're going to be afraid of confrontation from that point on.
Oh, that's good. They should be. I think anger has a valuable place in rearing children.
Yeah.
You have to make them respect you with fear.
I suppose I could see that perspective.
Oh, yeah. Anything else? Just the girl getting pregnant? That's all you wanted to bring up?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty funny part.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought that, like, I wasn't a big fan of most of the dream sequences. I thought there were occasionally some neat stuff, like when fucking Saddam Hussein is giving him his bowling shoes, and he looks up and there's that shot of it just going on endlessly. I thought that was pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty cool. What about you, Jackson? Got any other funny ha-has you want to...
Not particularly. I do like the whole he's like being stalked by this guy thing, and that have to be some random fucking dude that just thinks he's on a case.
And that never goes anywhere.
Yeah, it's literally just like something that's been happening for like half the movie and just is completely useless to the plot.
Yeah.
It's great, man. It's great.
All right, let's get into the ranking then. So, Dylan just got to us and he said B-.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like, unironically, Dylan's letter grading will be, like, the most important for if you are just, like, the average moviegoer, you know?
Yeah, the average, uneducated, uncultured moviegoer.
I won't go that far,
Like
but...
someone with no taste, no class.
I don't go that far, but yeah, just your average moviegoer. If you're wondering if you're gonna like a movie, look at Dylan's letter gradings, and you'll know. You'll know if you'll be into it. Godzilla King of the Monsters, you're gonna fucking love that film.
What are you saying about our audience?
Who are these average moviegoers that would watch this and not be into it very much?
That's a solid question, Tanner. I couldn't tell you.
Anyway, Dylan gave it a B-. I gave it an A+.
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I wouldn't go quite that high, but I would give it an A, I would say.
Okay. Okay, Jackson, what are you giving it?
Not to sound contrarian, but I was also going to give it an A.
Okay, so B-, AA, A+. That probably lands it at A, I'd assume.
Probably A-.
Yeah, A-.
Okay.
I'm surprised you rated it that
right.
high, to be completely honest.
Do we think he's still like trying to kind of lying about it?
More than likely.
Just a safe face in front of us.
He was very, very suspicious when we finished the movie with how he was trying to talk about it. And I specifically because he was trying to like get like us to talk about like things we didn't like about it, and we were just not pushing with that at all. So then he just like quit trying to talk about the movie. I was like, okay, I see what's going on.
We're gonna have you record it. We're gonna have him record his thoughts separately, and I'll insert that into the video.
Hey guys, this is Dylan doing my review for Guapish at the movies, and this week we watched The Great Lebowski. If it wasn't nerdy, obvious, and my personal rating for this movie was a B-. It was a pretty enjoyable movie overall. Not something I would necessarily go out of my way to watch again. Not something that was really in kind of my view in the first place. There were a lot of jokes and humor that, was okay. It clicked with me at times, but just really wasn't my course of humor. And just, oddly enough, just because I'm more of a plot person, there was a lot of plot points that were kind of left open, or like plots that were introduced that really didn't make any sense. Like, random people kept showing up in the movie, and like, we get it, like, this guy is, like, poor, and people show up because he's mistaken for somebody else, and he's caught up in things. But it's like, these random people showed up out of nowhere. It was kind of confusing sometimes where they came from or why they were there. And they were kind of just thrown in the movie just for kind of, like, I would say a comedy relief, but that's kind of the entire movie. And it also kind of got to the point in a lot of the movie where I just couldn't tell if it was edited poorly on purpose or, like, it was made the way it was on purpose. I get it was, like, an older movie. So if they were going for like the poor editing or poor, whatever they were going for, then it's totally fine. That's actually what brings it up. But if that wasn't the case, just like the really weird kind of green screen moments, and they weren't necessarily effects, but just long drawn out portions that didn't necessarily need to happen. And I guess one other thing that kind of bothered me is like having a character in a movie and then just having him be kind of like the scapegoat of the movie. In this case, it was Steve Buscemi. And, he was in the movie, and he was just kind of there as like the people nobody cared about. And he was just there to offer, conversation or advice, and nobody paid attention to him or listened. And he just kind of ended up dying at the end of the movie during like the big fight scene, which is really weird to say for a movie like that. And he died from causes that weren't even a result of the fight, unless you count stress causing the heart attack from the fight as a reason. But, just in general, like I said, it was an enjoyable movie. A lot of plot things that didn't make sense, loose ends didn't get tied up. Plots got started out of nowhere for whatever reason, and comedy was okay. It wasn't really my style of humor, my style of movie. But yeah, that was kind of my general sum up of this movie.
I'm sure you'll be very excited to help out with that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so boys, what do you want to talk about next then?
Don't you have like a story about fainting every day for the next half an hour?
No.
Oh, that's what you said last week.
It was all a lie.
God damn. Fuck, I had something. I was gonna say something, and it was in my brain to say, in 4 days now, I'm gonna be flying out to Nevada to spend Christmas with my family.
Whoa!
That's
Gonna be
fun.
hopping on a flight for the first time ever, eh?
I've flown many times now.
I thought you said that you've never flown before.
Nico, I visited my family for Christmas last year.
Yeah, but I thought you just like drove or something.
And I also went to my great grandpa's funeral in California last year.
I thought you just drove there.
I've definitely mentioned flying already.
I don't think you have. How'd you enjoy flying, Tanner? Are you a big fan of it?
Yeah, flying's fine. You know, it's a lot easier than I thought it would be. I feel like, especially like fucking comedians and shit, they make flying out to be this big, difficult ordeal, but it's really not.
Guys, I've got breaking news for you.
What's up?
What?
Dylan just got home.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
That's insane.
Right?
Insane in the membrane.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Can't wait to receive his thoughts about the big boy.
Yeah, I guess we'll come back to that later. But yeah, you know, I'm like 99% sure I've mentioned flying before already.
You never have, unfortunately, Tanner. You never have. Here's a topic
That's
for you, boys.
Just not true. I was gonna ask you guys what you're gonna do for Christmas.
Oh, okay, sure. I'm just gonna be hanging out with the fam.
Nice. How much of the fam?
Just like my sisters and my brother and my little nieces and nephews.
Really?
Yeah.
Your parents aren't gonna come back to
Nah,
spend the holiday with you?
Unfortunately, they were just here for Thanksgiving and shit. They gave everyone their Christmas presents while they were here.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting that they would choose Thanksgiving and not Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know.
The life of a retired person is a complicated one.
Yeah.
I guess.
They had a
What's it
golfing
like not
tournament in
seeing
December.
your parents for so long for the first time?
It's odd, man. It's very strange.
Mm-hmm.
It's a strange state of affairs.
Do you see your sisters more often now that your parents aren't around?
Not really.
Hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately, this Jackson guy here tends to keep me pretty preoccupied, so I can't really visit family quite as much as I'd like to.
It gets lonely when no one else is in the house.
Exactly.
Jackson, what are you doing for Christmas?
I'm hanging out with the fam.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to Christmas Eve at my grandparents' house in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. And then I'm having Christmas at my parents' house with my other grandparents, the other family. So
Nice.
that'll be very boring, probably.
I guess that this episode will be coming on Christmas Eve, won't it?
Will it be Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
It might be. Oh yeah, because Saturday. Yeah, you're right.
That's crazy.
I guess we
Yeah.
should have made it kind of Christmassy, eh?
We can make it Christmassy. We have time.
We can have the background
We
theme
sure
just
do.
be like jingles the entire time.
Jingles. I'm gonna probably wind up going to that same Las Vegas mega church for a Christmas service.
Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah, they you know, mega churches aren't really my scene. It's a bit gaudy, you know. And I don't mean gaudy in like a good way. I just don't think that churches need to have people doing fucking stunt work and like rappelling from the fucking ceiling, you know?
Guys, I have breaking news.
What up?
Yes.
Dylan just left.
Interesting.
I've got
Okay.
no idea what's happening.
Well,
He leads a fascinating life. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with you there, though, Tanner. Mega churches, I'm not like a huge fan of. I would say. I
have
think
you
they
been
kind of.
to any?
What's that?
Have you been to any?
I've been to one before. I think they kind of pull the glory away from God and like try and shove it into this pastor, you know.
Mm-hmm. Which one have you been to?
I don't remember. It was when I was a younger
Okay.
lad.
Like in Oregon?
No, it wasn't in Oregon. It was when we were like fucking driving around the U.S. or whatever for a vacation.
Ah.
Yeah, it was a Sunday, and my parents were like, "Well, we can't skip church. We gotta find somewhere."
Nico, when are you taking me to a Christmas ceremony at a mega church?
I don't know.
I don't think
When
there's
you'll
any
allow
mega
me.
churches in Oregon.
God damn it.
I'm sure we have some. Church on the Hill's getting pretty close to one.
Their building isn't big enough. Like, to me, a mega church is like a church
like a
that can do
mall.
like. To me, it's like a church that can do like 1,000 people for a single service.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of people.
Too many people, in fact. You can't possibly gain a proper sense of community with all those people around you.
Right?
True. The human brain can only process fucking 250 people. I learned that from Joe Rogan.
Yeah. However, that would also mean that, like, Joe Rogan won't be able to process all the guests that he's had on his show before.
That's true.
Oh.
I wonder which ones he remembers. Like, if he had to make a list of every single one that he actually remembers.
Yeah.
Interviewing. What are your guys' like favorite and least favorite things about Christmas?
I really like the gifts. I'm not as big of a fan of the peace on Earth, though. How about you, Jackson?
I like the goodwill towards men, as long as it doesn't include women.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of pluses about Christmas. I definitely don't like getting presents. I don't particularly like hanging out with my family at all. I think I like eggnog a lot. That's probably like my top number one thing I like about Christmas is that eggnog is being sold in stores.
Eggnog
That's
is
a
pretty
solid
sweet.
one.
I guess I like looking at like rich people's houses, like all dressed up with lights too. I would never actually like set up lights myself. That'd be such a pain in the ass. But like looking at houses with them is pretty.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, the food for me, I'm not too into most of the Christmassy or Thanksgiving type foods, to be honest. Of course, my family usually does like weird traditions like eating Chinese or Mexican food for Christmas, so that goes pretty well.
Tanner hates Chinese food, unfortunately, it sounds like. Damn.
When did I say that?
You said that you don't like Christmas food and that your family eats Chinese food on Christmas.
Well, I was saying that as a counterexample. I mean, like
okay.
traditional Christmas food.
I see. I'm not a big fan of turkey for Thanksgiving, but I really like a good Christmas ham, I would say. Ham is superior to turkey in every way.
I'm not a turkey or ham guy. I mean, they're fine when it's like sliced sandwich meat, but I don't like just a straight up cooked turkey or ham.
Yeah.
How about rotisserie chicken? Would you eat a whole rotisserie chicken for Christmas?
I've never had rotisserie chicken.
What? That's crazy.
It's got bones in it, though.
It does. It's kind of a pain in the ass to eat.
It's got all the bones in it.
It does. You gotta really watch yourself.
Why are rotisserie chickens so small?
Because they're made out of like rotisserie chickens, which are like smaller chickens, specifically
is there
bred
like
to
a
be rotisserie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a special species of chicken that's specifically meant for rotisserie?
Yeah, it's the rotisserie ones.
That's the name. You are what you turn into.
Now I got.
It's a
now I feel
fascinating
like
world. Here's a fun fact that I
look up,
recently learned, guys. I want to make you
species are
aware of. Do
rotisserie
you guys know
chickens?
why microwaves were invented?
Fuck, how do you spell rotisserie? Let's say ROTTERISSEIE.
We all just stopped talking to my internet, Drats.
Let's see, how far off? Let's see, I was very far off. Never mind. Looks like I don't have any answers. Oh well. You guys want to know 13 facts about Costco's rotisserie chicken? Fuck their internet. God damn.
All right, there we go. I'm back.
That's good.
Where's Jackson?
Where is he? Where is our lovely little boy gone? What was the last thing you heard?
You had said something, and then I stated, do you guys know why microwaves were invented?
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at a list of 13 amazing facts about Costco's rotisserie chicken.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness, I'm back on my hotspot.
There we
There
go. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I'm imagining
Have
it
you-
was only me that it was disconnected, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I would
Have you
imagine
guys
would've-
filed a complaint with your internet service provider yet?
I didn't hear a word you just said. You said, did you file? And then you cut out, and then you came back up. You said, yeah.
Did you file a complaint with your internet service provider yet?
No, I'd never. Frankly, that'd be
Okay.
ridiculous.
Alright, so we are back to the episode now. Guys, do you know why microwaves were invented?
To make better quesadillas.
God, you see, like, the obvious answer feels like it would be to cook things, but now I'm gonna assume it has some kind of, like, scientific thing they were trying to do.
It definitely
Was it-
does.
Okay. Was it originally intended to be an X-ray machine?
No, it wasn't, unfortunately. So the purpose behind them was to de-thaw frozen hamsters.
Interesting.
Unironically, my joke answer was going to be that it was used for tossing fucking hamsters in. It was for blowing them up.
That's why that's the thing. It's because that's what it was invented for.
Who had so many frozen hamsters that they needed a special device to thaw them?
I don't know, like the Dutch or something, I guess.
A very smart engineer with a lot of free time. And
A lot of
hamsters.
frozen hamsters, yeah. How does one go about freezing a hamster exactly?
You probably
Was
just like
that why
dunk it in water and
freezers
then
were
chuck it in
invented?
the freezer.
I just like what is to be accomplished by freezing hamsters? I don't get it.
I
Easier
guess, like,
storage.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something that I never do on this channel. I'm actually
Freeze a
gonna
hamster.
No, I'm gonna try fact checking Nico right now.
Please get his ass.
Because I feel like there's quite a few things that Nico has stated on this channel that just aren't true, but we don't bother checking him on it. So why was the microwave invented?
His reign of terror is no more. We finally got him.
Here we go. The accidental creation of the microwave. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Raytheon. Raytheon? What the fuck? The weapons manufacturer?
What were they doing unfreezing hamsters?
This doesn't mention hamsters in it. So let's see if Wikipedia says anything about hamsters. Control F.
they do.
Hamsters. There's no mention of hamsters in there.
You're putting a P in it, that's why, Tanner. It doesn't have a P.
What?
Yeah, it's hamsters.
Oh, that's crazy. Another
Hamster.
early discovery of microwave oven technology was by British scientists, including James Lovelock, who in the 1950s used it to reanimate cryogenically frozen hamsters. What the fuck? They were bringing them back to life?
I guess
That
so.
can't have worked.
I guess
I mean, I'm sure it didn't, but they're trying.
I mean, it doesn't say like they attempted to. It says used it to reanimate cryogenically frozen hamsters. How does that work? Resuscitation of hamsters after supercooling or partial crystallization at body temperatures below 0 degrees Celsius. No, that doesn't. Reanimation of rats from body temperatures between 0 and 1 degree by microwave diathermy. That can't. We're doing fucking Frankenstein experiments on hamsters by fucking freezing them.
Yeah, fun fact, it's even referenced in a fucking, what is it, Mystery Mansion, Maniac Mansion, whatever the fuck that game on the,
have
from
no idea
Sierra is
what you're
called.
talking
The
about.
one where you can, like, roam around a cool-ass mansion, throw a fucking hamster in a microwave and just blow it up. It's sweet, dude.
that sounds so sweet.
Yeah, that's the first time I ever heard of that phenomenon of microwaving your own hamster. It also doesn't accomplish anything when you do that. You just kind of do it just because.
What the fuck would somebody hope to accomplish by microwaving their hamster?
I don't know.
I mean, if you accidentally freeze your hamster, apparently you can bring it back to life by using
Yeah.
a microwave.
I guess so. Is that what the defrost button is meant for?
Yeah.
It's
I'm
never
looking
meant
at
for
the
food.
fucking actual study abstract of this, and it's saying that like they brought some hamsters down to 0 degrees Celsius, so they were frozen, and then they stuck them in a microwave, and they were alive again.
Holy shit.
So what the fuck? And that was in 1954. Huh? Nico, where did you learn this?
I have a cavalcade of knowledge within my little cranium here, dude.
Okay. What does the word cavalcade mean?
Copious.
Sure, that's true. Anyway, Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas, guys.
Fucking.
Christmas.
I like Christmas trees. I like Christmas lights. I like Santa Claus. I like carols. I'm a fan of carols. I don't carol, but I can appreciate carol.
If some carolers came to your door, do you think you'd, like, hand them out some eggnog and shit?
I'd give them some figgy pudding, and I'd give it right now.
Oh, okay.
What is figgy pudding?
It's pudding just made out of figs, bro.
Interesting. Have
It
you
ain't
ever
much more
had
complex
figgy
than
pudding?
that.
Have either of you ever had figgy pudding?
Hell
Unfortunately not. Jackson, what would you
Unfortunately.
say is, like, your favorite Christmas film?
no. Christmas film?
Yeah,
Die Hard.
Classic.
I had a strong feeling you'd say that. Tanner, are you still against Die Hard being a Christmas film?
I've never seen Die Hard, so I don't have a horse in this fight.
You've argued it so hard in the past, though.
I don't know.
You stated that because it did not have a Christmas message, it cannot be considered a Christmas film.
That sounds about right. I'll stick by that argument that I don't remember making.
There we go.
This is actually my favorite part about Christmas. I totally forgot about this.
Oh, let's see what this is.
You don't know the Padarumi? Here's the version for Nico.
We're not gonna look at fucking anime memes.
I know, I'm just posting the next one because it's funny.
Tanner, do you think
my-
that anime memes suck ass?
I think they suck to anyone who hasn't seen the specific anime they're from, so probably.
I think they suck either way. Yo, that one's by Turbo, though. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, my favorite Christmas movie is fucking a Charlie Brown Christmas. That's not true. That one is a classic. I think I might just have to go with Elf. That one, that's a good.
There you go. Lots of people love a good elf. I'm a big fan of that scene where she's like showering and he creeps up on her. I really like what is it, Christmas Story? You know, the one with the little boy with
Ralphie?
the red rubber BB gun.
Yeah. You just like that scene at the end where those Chinamen start singing Christmas carols.
There's so many great scenes in it. What are you talking about? That may be among them, but that's not the only one. Okay, so Jackson, if you consider Die Hard a Christmas film, do you believe that Gremlins is also a Christmas film?
Repeat the question.
You, Jackson, as an individual, previously stated that Die Hard is your favorite Christmas film.
Exactly.
Now, I raise you the question, do you believe that Gremlins is also a Christmas film?
I've never seen Gremlins.
Damn, unfortunate. Tanner, do you know why that one lady hates Christmas in Gremlins? Tanner, don't say you've also never seen Gremlins.
I've seen Gremlins,
Okay.
but it has been a very long time, and I cannot tell you almost any specifics about that movie.
We found our next movie.
Well, you see, it's very fascinating because, like, the main love interest, she hates Christmas, and the main character doesn't understand why. Eventually, she breaks down and tells him, okay? The reason is because one year for Christmas, her father dressed up as Santa Claus to surprise everybody. And so he went up onto the roof and was going to go down the chimney, but he got stuck and died. That's why she hates Christmas.
Huh.
Yeah.
How did he die?
They couldn't get him out in time.
I feel like you'd have to be stuck in there for like just an impossible amount of time for that to kill you.
They lit a fire and they didn't know he was up there. He got suffocated.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, if he's stuck, unless he went head first, that wouldn't, because he'd be stuck, and so the smoke wouldn't be able to go like up to his.
I'm sure there were like a few little crevices here and there that it could like sneak by, you know?
Sure, but probably not get rid of all of his.
It's something we're gonna have to test with you, Tanner. We're gonna have to shove you down a fucking
A
chimney and see if you can survive.
Yeah, see if I die, and if I don't, I'm a witch.
Oh, okay.
You guys enjoying all this Christmas misinformation that's getting thrown at us?
I prefer to think of it as disinformation, personally.
I've actually never been stuck in a chimney before, so I don't know.
Nah, it's fucking like, it's, you know, it's that time of year where people come out of the woods and they're like, did you know that Christmas is actually pagan? And that's not true.
It is, though, Tanner.
No, it's not, though.
The church started it so that the dumbass pagans...
That's not true, though. There's no evidence of that.
What do you mean
That's
there's
just
no
something...
evidence of it? The church themselves said so.
No, that's not true. In like the early fucking 1900s, basically some anthropologists, they were just like, they just decided to assume that any Christmas tradition that isn't explicitly mentioned in the Bible must have non-Christian origins.
Yeah, that's all
And so
paganism. It's Saturnalia, bro.
It's not, though. That's made up. It's not real. There's no evidence.
You don't think that Saturnalia is real?
I mean, Saturnalia being like Christmas, it's not true.
Herm. I think you're just a non-believer, Tanner. I think they're too
like
stuck
with
in your
Saturnalia
ways.
specifically, like if you look at any recording of the dates that Saturnalia falls on, it's literally never crossed over with Christmas, which has always been the 25th.
Herm.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
People like to try and discredit Christmas by saying that like a bunch of the date and a bunch of different stuff is actually like pagan shit that Christians stole, but like none of it's true. There's like literally no historical evidence for any of it.
Tanner, I think you just like being a contrarian is all. That's what I think.
I mean, maybe, but like as long
the
as the evidence is on my side, who cares if I'm a contrarian?
Yeah, is
I
that
think
even
you're
the
just cherry-picking
contrarian opinion?
evidence here, bro.
Do most people think that Christmas is a pagan holiday?
No.
I think it's a pretty commonly accepted like idea, at least in America, that paganism has influenced Christmas in one way or it's really funny that some of this shit they say that really doesn't make sense. Like they'll say, "Oh, putting the star on top of the tree. That's like the pentagram star or whatever." It's like, it's the North Star, like from the story of Jesus's birth. You fucking idiot.
Jackson, were you aware that pentagrams are not demonic in nature?
I had no idea.
Yes, sir.
They've become demonic.
What was the point of them initially?
But that's not their origin.
I mean, I'd say even in their origin, they're kind of inherently demonic just because anything that is occult is inherently demonic.
It wasn't a cult. It was a fucking Christian symbol.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What did it represent?
I don't remember.
Where's your evidence?
Like some documentary I watched a long time ago.
Oh, okay. If you say so.
That sounds good enough to me.
Yeah.
I realized we fucking forgot to choose the movie we're gonna watch this week.
Oh, yeah.
It's Gremlins. What are you talking about?
I mean, Jackson, it is your turn.
It's not Gremlins.
Oh, okay.
I don't want it to be Gremlins.
Oh, then what movie are we ranking this upcoming week, Jackson?
That is a fascinating question. Absolutely stunner of a question.
A stone cold stunner of a...
You really put me on the spot here because I've got no fucking idea.
That's fine. You get to choose literally any movie in existence except for the ones we've already...
Yeah, there's just so much pressure, you know?
Should we outlaw animated films as only live action?
No way.
Why would we do that?
Because Jackson will choose an anime film.
And?
What's the downside to that?
We're gonna have to watch it subbed.
Why? Because I'm gonna force you to watch it subbed if you watch it with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
This is a hard one.
And maybe like fucking flip a coin or
that would require him to choose two of them.
flip a 500,000 sided coin.
I'm looking through all the ones I have downloaded right now. I'm trying to draw conclusions from that. Because it's easy. I've got all the good ones downloaded.
Every good movie in existence.
Yeah, exactly. Golly gee. Why the fuck is Lolita in my anime folder?
Yeah, you can just choose Lolita if you want.
No, I don't want to force Tana to watch that.
It's a bit sussy, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, Nico and I watched that recently.
Yeah.
It's like 2.5 hours. It was fucking...
How was it?
It was crazy.
It was an insane film, I must say.
People hype it up quite a bit because they're secret pedophiles.
I don't think that's why. There's not even much pedophilia in it.
Nico like looking at the tootsies.
What? I thought the entire plot of that thing is about pedophilia.
I mean, it is, but it really takes on less of a focus than you would expect.
Huh.
It's mostly about just some guy that's crazy and some girl that's cheating constantly.
Yeah.
Okay, but she's underage.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to pick a movie that Nico hasn't seen.
That's so many movies. There's 500,000 movies. He's seen maybe 1% of them.
Yeah.
But the problem is that I've seen only very popular movies.
True.
She's like Reservoir Dogs or something.
What the fuck is that?
It's a Quentin Tarantino thing about something. By the way, did either of you guys have any idea what The Big Lebowski was about going into it?
No.
Absolutely not.
Honestly,
Yeah, I didn't have the faintest clue.
the biggest shocker to me with The Big Lebowski is there's a guy on Twitter that's really famous in the CSGO scene, and it's kind of like known. He's just like some like boomer dude. He's like some older guy that's got a bunch of money that spends it on CSGO shit, among other stuff. So I just assumed his profile picture was just a picture of him. No, it's just a picture of the dude from The Big Lebowski. I had no idea.
That's pretty good. Jackson didn't recognize a young Jeff Bridges.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that guy outside the context of that movie either.
Yeah, I don't know if he'd recognize the current Jeff Bridges either.
No, I definitely would not recognize him at all. All right, here's one. Let's watch Memories of Murder.
Memories of Murder?
Yeah, Memories of Murder, 2003.
I've been heard of this. Let me look this one. 2000. This isn't gonna be some fucking chick flick.
It's an anime.
It's neither of those things.
It's a Korean.
You son of a bitch,
Bonjour.
Jackson. You're gonna make us read subtitles again, aren't you?
Got your ass.
Is this the same director who did Train to Busan?
I don't know. I hope not, because I didn't like Train to Busan at all.
What?
You didn't? People
I thought
love
the
that
movie.
film.
I thought the movie sucked ass.
Let's see. Oh, he did Snowpiercer. Or he was the writer on Snowpiercer.
Oh, he did Parasite too, and Mother.
Ah.
Yeah, can we swap it out? Let's not do Members of
Oh, he
Murder.
also did The Host.
Yeah, can we do Parasite? I want to watch Parasite.
Okay.
Alright, Parasite's next up then.
My next turn we'll do
I haven't
Members of Murder. I'm just going to pick a bunch of fucking K-dramas.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
It's apparently really, really good.
That's what I've heard. It was like the first foreign film ever to win a fucking Oscar, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I think it's on Hulu is where I can watch it.
I'm going to just pirate it.
Parasite. How do you spell it?
The 2019.
Wait. Yeah, I can watch this on.
Is this going to be the one where we all watch it together in a call?
We can do that.
You can screen share it.
Yeah, I was thinking. I mean, if we do want to do that, we could that could be something where we record ourselves watching the whole movie and we put that up on Patreon.
Tanner's not aware that Jackson tends to jacket while he's watching films, unfortunately.
Nico's caught me, goddammit.
Watching movies makes Jackson impulsively just start jerking off. That's crazy.
I go crazy.
Alright, Parasite's the next one. Fucking Gremlins is not a Christmas movie.
I'm happy we finally got a nail in that coffin there.
Yeah. Let's see, what do we got? Do we got any good topics we can bring up for this last little bit?
Do we have any that are Christmassy themed?
We could all try to do our Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, sure that is.
I want to talk about the Wilhelm scream, but it wasn't fucking in this last film. Whatever. Tanner, how do you feel about the Wilhelm scream?
It's pretty funny, you know. I like that it's like a big industry-wide inside joke that has ceased to be an inside joke, but it's pretty good. I'm a fan. I give it an A+.
I hate it. Fuck the Wilhelm scream. Stop putting in fucking movies.
But it's funny.
Yeah, but it's in like every fucking genre of movie imaginable, so it can completely just take you out of it whenever it comes up, because like, oh, that was the Wilhelm scream.
That's the joke, though.
That's not the joke.
That is the joke.
That is the joke.
I hate it. Stop.
Everyone
puts it.
Everyone keeps putting it in their movie because they think it's funny that they just have this one thing that they keep putting in all their movies. It's like the most meta joke that's ever existed.
It's dumb and bullshit. Stop putting in everything. I hate you.
So
I hate
angry.
you.
So angry.
I don't know who Wilhelm is,
we're all
but I
gonna
wish
do our
him the
best
worst.
Wilhelm scream. I need to listen to the original real quick so I can remember myself how it goes.
It sounds so funny.
So funny. Oh, that's right. Who wants to go first?
I'm checking out this Miku thing real quick. Hang on.
Why are you looking at a Miku thing?
Jackson sent it.
It's topical. It's Christmas. It's Miku singing "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
That's not Miku. That's Christina Aguilera in a.
Yeah.
That's not her name. Mariah Carey. That's
There you
her
go.
What the fuck was the first name you said?
It was another singer lady. Don't worry about it. I'm not racist. Jackson, give us your best Wilhelm scream.
Let me prepare my vocal cords here for a second.
Make sure you drink a little water.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's a good one. Shut the fuck up, Siri. All right. That's awful. How do you? It's like a fucking crescendo.
Unfortunately, Discord tends to really stifle the scream, so...
You guys caught that?
No, we didn't hear it at all.
Unfortunately, it's one we'll have to see afterward.
It's not very good.
Yeah, we will not be able to rank any of these today, unfortunately.
I mean, we could just quickly turn off the detect sound to
the noise suppression
option, you know? Yeah, the noise suppression.
I don't know, why would we ever do that?
I just turned it off. Let me try it again. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Okay. Yeah, see, we heard that. So, there, I just turned off my thing as well. So now I guess I'll go second. You guys ready for mine?
I'm so prepared.
Here we go.
Oh!
I think that was pretty close.
Man, are you okay? It sounded like you were fucking choking.
I mean, you know, maybe the voice thing, it still didn't work very well.
It just sounded like you like went,
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess it didn't work then.
We'll react to that when
I
it
turned
charged
off
again.
my thing. Oh, well. Yeah. Well, you know, I'll rank them all in post. All right, Nico, give us yours.
All right. I just gotta clear up the pipes here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
That sounded weirdly sexual. That made me uncomfortable, frankly.
I was not at all gunning for the Wilhelm scream at all there.
No.
I hate it. I hate it with all my being. Get out of here.
I'm gonna start putting Wilhelm screams in every single one of our episodes.
Why would you ever do that?
Every time Dylan talks, just replace his audio with the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, there you go. I feel
I
like
agree.
they get kind of old pretty fast, but
Yeah, probably. Can you just actually replace all of our Wilhelm scream attempts there with the actual Wilhelm scream?
I could do that.
I think that'd be silly.
Alright, what else are we doing? What are we doing now?
fuck. We have time for like one more topic, I believe. At least
We
one
sure
more.
do.
At minimum, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. I got a list of Christmas-themed questions. 150 Christmas icebreakers.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Which of your coworkers is likeliest to wait until the last minute to finish Christmas shopping?
Co-workers. How about The Last of Us 3?
Yeah. I mean, we're kind of co-workers. We
Yeah,
don't
I
get paid
guess
for
so.
this, but
Close enough.
this is work.
These all have to do with coworkers. What the fuck?
It's for like Christmas party
Yeah.
icebreakers.
It was like a work thing.
Yeah. How about this one? If you had to live in a holiday movie, which one would you choose?
Oh, interesting. Huh. I assume that we would like become part of the plot of the movie, because otherwise it's
Yeah.
kind of a dumb question.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
intimately
I'd like
entangled
to-
into the plot.
Yeah, I'd like to live in the Die Hard movie, except halfway across the world, so I'm not affected.
I guess I'll go with, you know what? I'll do Polar Express. That'd be a fun little adventure.
Oh yeah. You could get like a fucking run through by a caribou or something. That'd be neat.
Yeah, I can slap that fucking nerd kid across his stupid fucking face.
Yeah. All right. How about you, Jackson? Which one are you feeling?
I'm really trying to conjure up any Christmas movies at all here that aren't Gremlins and Die Hard, and that also aren't animated.
Yeah. You can
I guess
just
just
look
some-
it up.
I guess
You
just
look up
some
a list of Christmas films.
No, I'm just gonna go into some generic Hallmarks movie. Doesn't matter which one specifically, because I'm just living in the normal ass world.
You have to
If
get
there's a-
involved in the plot, though. That's what he said.
Yeah, I'm gonna be involved in the plot of like this young budding loving relationship.
Oh, okay.
There's a small big town girl moving to a small town, finds a cute small town guy and drops her big town life for him. I'm gonna be the fucking the janitor of her big office or something.
All right. As
What
for-
about you, Nico? What movie are you inserting yourself
Yeah.
into?
Yeah. I feel like Elf could be pretty fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to walk around with all those hijinks, and at the very end of the film, Santa gives me what I wanted for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except, well, are you saying you'd put yourself in the film, but you'd go back to being a child?
Doesn't he give everyone what they want at the end of the film for Christmas? When they're
I
all,
don't think Santa Claus gives gifts to adults.
No?
No, I'm pretty sure not.
Why not? They deserve them too.
I don't make the rules, man. That's just how it be.
This is some bullshit. I want my super soaker, bro. Alright, well, that one was a bust. Let's see about other questions. Oh, these are all terrible. Why are Christmas-themed questions so bad?
That's it. Christmas is a bad holiday.
You heard it here first. It's a rough one.
I started watching through The Walking Dead again.
That has nothing to do with Christmas, Hannah. Shut
You're
up.
right. I just felt like I needed to fill the empty space.
It gets cut out. Guys, what's your favorite holiday commercial of all time?
Holiday commercial.
Do you guys remember a holiday commercial?
No.
Is that one of the questions?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hang on, I know one.
What sucks ass?
Hang on, there's a really good one. Have you guys ever
Okay,
seen
what's-
like the I think it's Folgers. Let's see here. I'll bring it up. You guys talk about your favorite one in the meantime.
My favorite Christmas thing is I really like when the Budweiser frogs say Budweiser. That's my favorite Christmas commercial.
I like Coca-Cola.
Here we go. The Folgers 2009 Christmas commercial is my favorite one.
That's a classic. I like that one too.
Let's see what we got.
It's the brother and sister home for Christmas.
Oh, Is it gonna be an incest thing?
Get your mind out of
Is
the
that
Why
what
do you
gutter.
think it's
is?
gonna be an incest thing, Tanner?
I
His mind immediately went there. I can't believe it.
West Africa. What the fuck?
What's up, man?
Why is this one your favorite?
That's a very wholesome, cute little ad.
If you go down into the comments of it, you'll see that it paints a very different story from everyone's interpretations of that very endearing Christmas commercial.
Was he like committing war crimes in West Africa? Is that?
No, everyone seems to like really get mad incest vibes from this commercial.
I mean, yeah, I was.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's why it's my
You're-
favorite.
You're my present, brother. I'm gonna walk into my mom's apartment and walk up to Hunter and say that to him.
Put a little bow on him and everything.
Yeah.
I think he'd enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, what are these comments saying? It just isn't Christmas until I see these two siblings gaze seductively into each other's eyes. I have a feeling that everyone who was ever involved in this commercial's production were the only child in their family and had no idea that this isn't how siblings interact.
True.
Oh, here's a fun one. What really confuses me is when he says, finally some real coffee. Like West Africa isn't one of the largest coffee exporters on this earth.
He loves Folgers. They don't make
He
it down
fucking
there.
loves that shit, bro. Yeah, there's
He's
even
such
a
a
comment
big-
that says, incest aside, is he implying that Africa doesn't have real coffee?
Just a baffling decision all apart.
Yeah.
We sent you to West Africa for a reason, Ryan, to separate you and your sister.
Well, boys, I think that just about does it. I think we can cap off this Christmas Eve themed episode with a little Folgers incest. How does that sound?
Oh yeah.
I can think of no better way to start the holidays.
Well, everybody, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, subscribe to the Patreon already. Come on, what do you think you're doing? Only $1 a month. You get everything you could ever ask for and more. A pre-guap, a post-guap for more content. You even get access to a slime bot with 500 slime coins. Can you believe it?
Yeah,
I can't believe
You
it.
don't get
That's
access to the
too
bottom
good to
unless you
believe.
buy it.
Yeah. And also, like, go check us out on Rumble, I guess. I don't know, whatever. I'm not your dad. Bye-bye.
Bye.